Merry do, everyone, and welcome to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper. Tom Bombadil's dancing around here, so let's stop him for a moment so we can talk.
Hey do, merry do, my hearty.
Hoy now! Hey now! What's all this fussin'? We're not had such guests since our wedding. There's a time for bird watchin', but perhaps first a song or two, my hearty. Let your heart fly free and put aside your worries. You are at the house of Tom Bombadil. Oh, wonderfully fun.
Hello, friend. Can I help
My
you with
Goldberry
something?
is away at her spring, and I was going lily hunting. I've no time for chasing birds, but hoy now! Aragorn's a name I know, and a friend of old Tom's. Here's in my offer. While old Tom Bombadil looks for sour crows, you'll gather lilies for my lovely. I saw some along the river, just a hop and a jump away. Just follow along until a ring of dingadillo, and you find old man Willow. Just watch that old gray willow man, he's a mighty singer. He'll sing you down to sleep and drown you if you don't be careful. I'm to collect lilies. Okay. Strange guy. So, if elves live that long, do they become just as flighty? Right, so Tom Bombadil, as you see by all those names, has been around for a pretty long time. And apparently doesn't care too much of what's going on in the world. Unless it's getting lilies for his Goldberry. This is what happens when you marry the daughter of a river, I guess. You need some river lilies to keep her happy. No, I don't know how you married the daughter of a river either. But we are talking about Tom Bombadil here. Alright, well, I've got my lilies, and somehow he's going to learn all the information we want while we were lily gathering. Yes, I know, I completely ignored Old Man Willow while I was down there. Ha 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 ha. Hey, Tom. Gotten around to those birds yet? Here's some.
Hey
Lilies.
do, merry do, my hearty.
Lily white for my river daughter, stronger than hobbit folk are you if you outsang Willow man, not a lily crushed, not a leaf bent. Old Tom's a merry fellow, but he knows when it's time for dancing and to go away. He's found your birds, and none too soon. If you seek them out, then seek them now, unless you wish to sleep beneath the green grass. Ooh, that doesn't sound like fun.
What can I do for you today?
Blackbirds flittered and fluttered, skipping along the branches. They came to a rest where the restless walk. Beware the old barrows, they stir when they should be a-sleepin'. Go north up the path and follow the old barrows road, then south within the barrows, along the forest eaves. Hey do, merry do, and there you'll find them. Watch for the Lady Dreary. Now hop along, my hearty, Tom's a-going leapin'. Right. And in case you didn't understand 2 words of what he said, he means we need to go to the Barrow Downs. Now, heading out to the Barrow Downs at this level is a little tricksy. So I think we need to go and turn in some wolf pelts. Oh, that's right. I don't need that yet. And that is what we'll do. Then we'll come back here and I know. Technically, if you were in such a wide urgency, you would not be doing like heading back to Bree, going back to Adzo's camp, turning in wolf pelts, doing other quests, and all that stuff, then going to take care of the barrow wights. Amazing thing about MMOs. But alright. And now we see our picture of Bree. And the other reason for going to the Prancing Pony is so that I could handle that letter that I am most sure that I've got, that I keep on getting an alert for on my panel. And here we go. Now, what do we have here? Fernie isn't done yet. To Pinesong. Greetings. I am Saradin, and my Lord Strider asked me to watch your progress in these lands. Your efforts to thwart these brigands may appear to be at an end. I fear it is not. If you would visit me at my lodge, we can discuss in depth the depths to which Bill Fernie has sunk. Oh, isn't that fun? So let us go, and this is a level 18 quest, and deliver a note to Saradin, which means I should... Maybe if I want to level up, I can turn leveling back on. I think that's... Let's see, so the only other quest I've got here has to do with chopping down trees. I'm not completely sure. You don't ask. Oh, this isn't good. I remember the last time I saw this, I got a blank screen. Yes. Oh, yeah. This is the week for technical difficulties, isn't it? Of course it is. So, fortunately, I was able to recover before going blank this time. So that's good to see. Must be something about Bree. Is there a lot of lag in Bree today or something like that? I don't know. But let's pick up again when I am at Adso. Alright, here we are at Adso's camp, and here is Roger Hawkling.
This is intolerable.
These are very fine indeed. Oh yes, I believe I owe you a reward. Alright, so I can choose between a staff and a knife. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. Well then, I guess I could do this one.
I'll not be ignored.
We have been working quite hard on this building for some time now. Yeah, some people tell me you've been working on it for 7 years. And it's thirsty work. But it seems that our water supply is running low. One of our hunters... Wait a minute, isn't there a well... Wasn't there a well down in that direction somewhere? Oh. You don't want to steal from Bill Fernie. Then again, he probably poisoned it anyway, I can understand. One of our hunters came across the spring on the northern parts of the old forest, where the water is particularly sweet and refreshing. A strange thing to find in such a wretched, gloomy wood. Go southwest to the old forest and stay in the north woods. The spring is a beautiful place, hard to miss in this dismal forest. I would appreciate it if you could fetch the water for me as soon as possible. I would take to run out before you return, yes. Alright. This is so that we can hopefully get to level 18 a little bit before we answer Saradin's call. That's the danger of turning on a level disabler, is figuring out the right time to turn it off again. So let us head down this way. At least we don't have to worry. Now, of course, it would help if I go around killing trees and roots. As I said, it didn't exactly seem too in character at the moment to do, but I can fight my way through here. Take care of these wolves. And those. And I'm going to run into a little few spiders, of course, in the end. And elves aren't known for liking giant spiders. No, they don't have a deed for killing giant spiders. But after what the Goliath did in Valinor, I'm sure that the relationship between elves and giant spiders has never exactly been a rosy one. Now, I think I need to go this way. Down this way. A few more spiders along. And this will lead us down to the spring. Oh, wait a minute. Spider. Alright, there you go. I can see that if I were in the mood to kill lots of trees and roots, I would be able to find plenty of them here. Now, the tricky thing about the Old Forest in the past was when the game was first released, all of these spiders, of course spiders are still aggressive, all these trees and roots were aggressive, which made it real fun to get through here. Now, I guess there is some controversy on whether or not they should still be aggressive or not. Some say, you know, talk about the good old days when the trees were aggressive. Others complain about the bad old days when it was impossible to get through the old forest. And of course, you sometimes wonder, most of all, why would the trees be so aggressive? With Frodo and company, they were a little bit more, shall we say, subtle in how they were being hostile, so to speak. River Daughter. Alright, well, yes, I guess a River Daughter would like a spring here. Good day. Have you seen any water around? Okay, that's a stupid question.
I bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood.
You have come a long way for water, and into danger you do not know. It is true that the water of my pool is the sweetest, and I would gladly share, but the forest is wild and untamed, unfriendly to those who do not belong. Take this bucket and draw from my pool. Unless your friends drink too greedily, that should last them far longer than the water from the wells in Bree. Be wary as you journey back to the road, lest the forest trap you. My Tom is the master, but he is about his business, and no, he's sending out people to get lilies for you, and may not come to save you. Fare you well. Alright, so bucket of water. Now there are several routes back. Usual route I take back is a completely different way that I came here. But since I didn't clear out anything, I have a feeling that it might be better to try to come this way, where at least some of the creatures I'll be running into won't be around. Now, of course, back in those elder days when everything was, all those trees were aggressive, getting through here was really, tough. Doesn't seem to be exactly yes, now you can see why I'm wearing the title Easily Lost. Yes, that's why I go the other way. Ah, here we go. But back when these trees were aggressive, so you had these trees, they're now signatures, but they used to be elites. So you can imagine you had all these hostile elite trees trying to chase you all over the place. So therefore, of course, it was a... Oh, did I... Oh, good grief. I went to the house of Tom Bombadil. I don't feel like going through the Barrel Downs in order to return it. Alright. Ah, okay. Familiar territory. Maybe they could put a very in front of my title. Very easily lost. Gets lost delivering water. Therefore, back originally, trying to do this quest, you needed other people with you to handle all the enemies that would be attacking you, because I think the roots even were aggressive. Now, some of them might have threatened you instead. It's hard to remember all the way back then before they did the forest revamp. But it certainly did make this quest a lot tougher. And its memories of that is the reason why I generally don't just jump in and do this one all the time. And I think I'm home free now. And even with a little bit more than half my time remaining. But if you think this is tough, just imagine trying to carry mail for hobbits, where just a hobbit seeing you makes you fail the quest. Fortunately, being seen by a tree doesn't make you fail this quest. Because there are plenty of trees in the forest. Hello there, there's some water. Thank you for this water. It's very much needed. You're welcome.
Tell me what you need or move along.
Thank you, Pinestone. You have saved us a good deal of time and trouble. I'll not waste more of your time with this. If we need more, we can send my hunters out to the spring. Take this as your payment for your efforts. Very well. What do we have here? Boots that are too heavy for me, a two-handed axe, and a club. Well, alright. I guess I can't imagine everybody will go around having spare rune stones to lend me. And what do I get for this? Ooh, 2 new skills. Scribe a new ending. Yes, that's a nice one to get. And this removes up to 1 disease, wound, fear, poison effect from a maximum strength of 23 from the target. It is a neutral attunement one, though I usually like to put neutral attunements here. I like to put my cure stuff up here, the things for clearing out wounds and pots and stuff like that so I can find them easily. So I put them there on every single one of my characters. And then we have Epic for the Ages, which is a big heal. That's what the flavor text says. Alright. Not that I'll have a chance to actually use that all that often, because it has a 2.5 second induction. But the more important one, though, is Scribe a new ending. And that becomes my standard way of getting rid of debuffs that are placed on me. Now we do have that 8-second cooldown, which keeps me from using it too much. But it will do. Now that we're level 18, maybe I should get around to selling some of this stuff. Because I think I'm going to be out helping Ceradan for a while. that is level 19, yes. So I'm going to do, my plan is to take care of Seridan's quest, help him a bit, then I can head into the Barrow Downs and take care of old Tom's little quest. Now, I want to go to Seridan's lodge. I will go this way. But I'm going to head into Bree so I could do some selling. I'll probably do some crafting also, since I do have all these skins that I still need to process. But I will do that offline since I'm going off. I'll turn off experience for now, but I'll make sure I turn it back on. Hopefully I remember to turn it back on before I actually do anything with it. Let me pick up this quest. Hello, Lily. I was just collecting your namesake down with Tom.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Hello there. I am in need of assistance from one not too familiar with the upper class here in Breetown. I collect pottery from the ruins of the kingdom of Arnor. Well, to be honest, I purchased the pottery. It is a sign of my standing, and for years I have had a greater and higher quality collection than the dreadful Mirabella Underhill. The man for whom I purchased the pottery is named Kandak Brightwood. I haven't heard from him in a dreadfully long time, and I am worried about my next delivery. And about Mr. Brightwood's well-being, of course. I need someone to carry a letter to Kandak in the Forsaken Inn. Look for the inn along the Great East Road, just past the Midgewater Marshes. Mirabella will visit me soon, and if I have nothing new to show her, I will look a fool. You don't want that, do you? Hobbits. But that, of course, is for later, when I go down into the Lone Lands. But for now, I am just going to find a workbench somewhere and start processing some skins. And next time, I will see you at Pineleaf Plays, the Rune-keeper.